Hello there, welcome to LANKAPUVATH News with me, Rishan Vaz. First, take a look at the headlines. Hacked LANKAPUVATH website back to normal. President Mahinda Rajapaksa urges that who are held hostage will be rescued with no harm. Japan to provide aid for Sri Lankan IDPs. Now for those and other stories in detail. The Sri Lankan National News Agency official news website www.lankapuvath.lk is back on track and served the country after being illegally hacked by terrorists yesterday, that is on the 1st of May 2009. The interruption occurred around 12:30 p.m. yesterday afternoon when the news of the hacking of the Army's official website some hours ago was being projected. According to the intruders' message, the hacking is the work of an Indonesian terrorist organization having links with the LTT terrorist. This is another desperate bid by LTT propagandists to hide the truth of the LTT's atrocities and the humanitarian mission carried out by the government most vigorously being revealed to the world. Cyberterrorism is a grave crime as intellectual trespassing. In any democratic country, people have a right to access correct information, source of information and convictions in their ideology and expressions of ideas. LANKAPUVATH website is thankful to the Media Center for National Security, Department of Government Information and all other media institutions who share the catastrophe in exposing the work of cyberterrorism. Meanwhile, the Tiger terrorist had illegally hacked and technically assassinated the army website. The Sri Lanka Army headquarters announced that photographs displaying brutality had been published, distorting the official website. This new form of information terrorism is a criminal offense that can be subjected to prosecution according to international legal provisions. According to the Army sources, the Army website editorial board did its utmost to get the popular website back to normal at the shortest possible time. Terrorism, a burden to the entire country for over 3 decades, has been defeated by the valiant troops, said President Mahinda Rajapaksa, addressing a May Day commemoration meeting held at Temple Trees, Colombo yesterday. President Mahinda Rajapaksa also said that the working class is the backbone of the country, and within the sacrifice made by the security forces, we have many more sacrifices to make. He said that the working people in Sri Lanka are intelligent and patriotic. The allegiance of the working class was proved by the Western Provincial Council WPC election results. The people have given a proper answer to those who challenge the government. Commenting on the situation in the north, he said, "It is a struggle to consolidate the right to life of the working and innocent people of this country. It is a responsibility of the government to resettle as soon as possible the people who are fleeing from the LTT and to ensure their right to unhindered life." He said that it is his responsibility to fulfill the basic needs of not only those who have crossed over, but also those who are yet to cross over to government-controlled areas. He appealed to the people of the country to unite to develop the country and the nation in the same manner as united and overcame the tsunami tragedy. He also appealed to the Sri Lankan diaspora to send funds and foreign exchange and invest in the country. He said that his intention is to ensure the livelihood of the people who crossed over before giving political solutions. First, to provide them with food, shelter, water, electricity, schools, hospitals, and ensure dividends of development to them, he further said. Meanwhile, the government of Japan is to provide a $4 million aid package to the internally displaced personnel sheltered at the welfare centers in Vaunia. According to the Japanese embassy in Colombo, the grant would be provided through the United Nations High Commission for Refugees, United Nations Children Fund, the International Organization for Migration, and the International Committee of Red Cross. Japan is to provide nearly 6,255 metric tons of rice and 132 tons of tuna canned fish through Japan's food grant aid worth about $7.7 million this month. It would be shipped to Colombo this month, and the food items are to be distributed immediately through the United Nations World Food Programme, Japan Embassy further confirmed. The embassy said that they hope to work closely with those aid agencies as well as the government of Sri Lanka to deliver the aid and ensure security of the IDPs. Meanwhile, Madrid's city government has agreed to guarantee the full budget for the Olympic Village. should the Spanish capital be chosen as host of the 2016 Games. In a statement Friday, bid organizers said that since Madrid had 77% of its infrastructure already completed, the city will guarantee another $871.9 million, that is 1.15 billion, infrastructure, and it needs to construct the village. Work on the site is to begin in 2011. Bid organizers said that city government would provide a fund of 100 million this year and another for a similar amount in 2010 for the project. The remainder will be secured between 2011 and 2015. The International Olympic Committee stipulates that such cities bidding to host the 2016 Games obtain financial commitments and from their national governments, regional and local governments to cover any shortfall the organizing committee may have. Madrid is competing against Rio de Janeiro, Chicago and Tokyo for the 2016 Olympics. The IOC will choose the host city on the 2nd of October this year. That's it with Lanka Web News. Do join us once again for more developments. Till then, have a wonderful time.